Hey guys, what's going on? Druzy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer video, and another new card is being added to the game this weekend, and it is going to be Classi. So she's going to be coming to the game for the first time. She is going to be a neutral fighter epic card, a 5 energy cost. Her base health at max level 1 is 427, and her base attack is 42. She is yet another card. I believe there are now 3 cards with her being added to the game that have this enraged ability component with them. So when at half health, at half of her base health or less, her base attack triples. So whatever her base attack is will be times 3, obviously, whenever she's at 50% or below. Now, again, if she's healed above 50%, like if you hit her with a Hallelujah or a Regeneration, or maybe she's next to Father Maxi or something like that, to where she gets that health back up above 50%, she will lose this enragement, and then she will only get it back once she goes below 50% health again. So we don't know what her attack speed is really going to be. We're going to check that out here as we go along to see where she's at. 5 energy cost fighter card is fairly hefty. She is an epic card. Generally, epic cards are pretty strong right now with the way the current meta is set up. So it's going to be interesting to see how Classi ends up going. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, or at least my stream last night, you saw that I had a Priest Maxi deck, which again, Priest Maxi also has an enraged component with him. I believe the only other person other than Maxi and Classi is just Mr. Slave, is the only other person with an enraged thing, which I know that if I'm wrong there, you guys will let me know and remind me. But I'm pretty sure those are the only 3 that we have currently right now within the game. But this was a deck that I was using that I was having a lot of success with in some battles in the discount challenge that we had for challenge mode last night. So I'm just going to throw Classi in here, replace her out, and see if I can get her to work. I'll have her next to Maxi and things like that, just to kind of see you know, what the heal does, if it does anything like that. Hopefully we'll be able to see her enrage initiate back and forth, which is something that we do get with Maxi, as well as what we do get with Mr. Slave. They seem to, when they enrage, we can see the difference in between them. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is changing out Priest Maxi for Mr. Slave, and just keep this pretty much the same verbatim deck, but just have Maxi in the first batch, and then just have one with Mr. Slave, just to see the difference there with Classi alongside it, and just see different things like that. But let me know down below what cards you think will pair well with Classi. I think that you know, I'm not really sure what she's going to work best with. I think someone like maybe Tally. Put Tally around with her to slow the enemies down. And then when she enrages, she'll just have that insane damage potential. And then she'll have Tally slow to help her and benefit her. It could be a lot of different things. Obviously, using someone like one of the Kyles. I have Ninju in here, for example, or you could use, you know, maybe Bounty Hunter Kyle up top. But remember, Bounty Hunter Kyle is going to be being tweaked here this next coming update, so this next month or so. Allegedly, Bounty Hunter Kyle will get some kind of tweaking of some kind, some nerf of some kind. But, you know, what kind of cards do you think will pair well with Classi? Let me know down below, or anyone else that watches this video down below, to see what they would like to pair with her. But again, Classi will be available starting when the weekend event happens, so that will be happening tomorrow after I record this video. Maybe I'll try to get buy some packs, get Classi leveled up a little bit, see what she's like at hopefully a more reasonable level in competitiveness, see if she's actually worth spending your, you know, hard-earned time and value on, and all that kind of stuff. If you guys would like to see that, let me know down below, and maybe I'll buy some packs and see where we can get Classi too. But let's just hop into some friendly battles, guys, and see how Classi looks in gameplay. Alright guys, so here is our first match with Classi, and we'll see how we're able to do here against Mr. Ninth Army, helping me out, as he normally likes to do for me here on the channel. So let's just go ahead and get Priest Maxi out here first. Unfortunately, like always, we don't have the card that we want when we're actually trying to showcase a new card. So that's, you know, just our luck, right? Alright, so he's got Maxi out here. We'll go with this. So he's got some kind of, looks like some kind of, obviously some kind of sci-fi deck. He's going to cancel out one of the Terrence and Phillips, which is questionable here. Okay, we finally have Classi. So let's see your level 2 stats. 500 health, 49 damage. Alright, so let's get Classi out here now. Okay, her movement speed seems to be okay. Let's check out her attack speed. Well, it's kind of difficult. She's being distracted here, so let's go ahead and boost up Classi to see how she does here with the increased attack. So now she's going to do a ton of damage there. Well, she would have, but unfortunately, we had to deal with a powered-up Robo Bebe, which took very good care of us there. Alright, we got these units here. Kyle's doing some damage to the new kid, but Classi went down pretty fast, so that only 500 health, so she doesn't have a ton of health. for an epic card. I'm not sure in comparable to other epic cards though, guys, so of course I'm sure you guys will let me know how she compares to other epic cards as far as her level is concerned and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get as many units as we can over here. Do as much damage as humanly possible. All this stuff. Bebe's doing pretty okay. Princess Kenny just pretty much died. Okay, we got all this damage going to Randy right now. He's going to send out his unit, but Randy's going to go down. The Blood Elf Baby is still alive for a little while. He's going to go down now. Let's get Classi back out here again. Check out her attack speed. So she does basically a claw slap, basically, to the face. It still looks relatively strong. Let's boost up her attack damage here. Okay, there she goes in rage. So it is visible when she enrages. So you can see when the enrage happens and then what effect it takes. So she basically just, you know, lunges back a little bit and then powers up, which definitely seems pretty strong indeed. But she doesn't seem to survive for very long once she hits that half health, so it's hard to gauge just how ultimately effective it really is, just with the fact that she's taking so much damage so fast with the what kind of seems like a pretty low amount of health to me. Although I could be wrong here, guys, so we'll just get the win here. So good game against Mr. Ninth Army. So we get to see Classi in action a little bit, and yeah, I'm not ultimately super impressed with her. I'm not saying she's complete trash, but I mean, that enragement doesn't seem like it lasts very, very long. Alright guys, so we changed the deck up quite a bit, actually, from the last deck here. So I'm going to put her in here with Tally. I still have Terrence and Philip. We're going to try Bounty Hunter Kyle instead of Master Ninju. And we still have Mr. Slave in there as promised. And then we have just some other cards in here to kind of cycle through. To kind of have at least a decent kind of looking deck to see if maybe this is going to be, you know, something a little bit more to the norm. Obviously, Mr. Slave probably won't be in most decks in this kind of scenario, but I kind of wanted to just get the other enraged cards in there just to kind of sample them out and see how they do compared to Classi. So obviously, Father Maxi I think has a little bit more value as far as his enrage goes with some of the other two enraged cards. But I think Classi's could provide a lot of value with that increased damage. I think the big problem is keeping her alive once she hits that 50% mark as far as her health is concerned. Because then she's only 250 health, and a lot of cards can take that out pretty fast in the grand scheme of things. So let's see what we got here with Mr. Ninth Army. I'm just going to cycle through with Princess Kenny, because I don't really have much else to really play right now. So just let Kenny kind of do its thing. I think I'm going to put Kyle out here. Guess, okay, he's got Maxi. That's interesting. Get Dwarf King Clyde out here. Get the rats to hopefully help deal with all this tank that we got going on. Okay, we unfortunately don't have Classi or Slave to really tank for us. We're kind of just screwed right now. Let's get Terrence and Philip out here. They should at least provide some help to us. Take out Dog Poo. Eliminated one of the Terrence and Phillips, but unfortunately Randy and Blood Elf Baby is just going to do a ton of damage to us. Right, I think I'm just going to drop Classi here. Do some damage here to Blood Elf Baby, because that's the main point of this, right? To test her out. See if we can get a Dwarf Clyde here. And she's going to enrage, and you see the increased damage. It just comes up as an icon above her head when she hits it. So as you saw there, she was able to get to that enraged, basically, ability, and then she was just able to do Unfortunately, her attack speed doesn't seem to be super strong, so it didn't seem like we were able to get her out very quickly, but it's okay. We got Slave out here now. So he did get buffed recently. Not sure how effective he is now. Guess you guys can let me know down below what you think of him now that he has changed. Well, we got the 3 cocks to spawn out. They seem to be doing a decent amount of damage for us. Needed to milk blood off baby. Unfortunately, does a lot of damage to deal with. Good game. And we didn't get to showcase much of Classi there, so not sure. Obviously, Mr. Slave is not an ideal play there. Alright guys, we're going to try another match here, and we'll try it with the adventure theme as well. We got Swordsman Garrison thrown in here. We also got Hyperdrive and Freeze Ray, a little bit of a kind of hidden surprise here, so we can see if we can make this work here. So let's get PC Principal out here, of course. We need Classi right now, so that's going to be ideal for us. We do have Tally as well, so we're going to throw Tally in the mix. See if we can't get Classi right now. There are rats over here up the top to deal with dog poo. Hopefully Butters can deal with that as much as possible here. Fortunately, Terrence and Phil are going to do a whale amount of damage on Tally. Classi gets that damage buff, and you see her take out that pretty well. Oh, if she wasn't distracted by those cocks, she definitely would have been able to do some serious damage to the new kid there. There's Swordsman Garrison. He's back out. Swordsman Garrison will take all that out. Wrestling Swordsman Garrison here. He's going to blast right there. He is going to go down, unfortunately. The Tally slow all that down. Captain Wendy's going to go down, unfortunately. Terrence and Philip just continue to do a number on my face. He hits me with Hallelujah. Unfortunately, PC Principal is going to go down very fast because Terrence and Philip, when they gain on the same unit, just decimates things. And then Blood Elf Bebe is just too strong for this game. Get Classi out here since there's nothing else really doing anything to us. We're going to lose Captain Wendy very quickly, unfortunately. Fireboy Butters gonna do all that. Unfortunately, it's like he knows I have all these spells because he's using Youth Pastor Craig, which really is screwing me over and not making this really playable right now, but is what it is, I guess. Alright, well, we're able to at least get one with Classi. So all in all, I'd have to say with Classi, me personally, I mean, it's in friendly battle, so it's hard to gauge her usefulness. I'm not overly impressed with her, in my opinion, but obviously there'll be plenty of time to hopefully try her out, see how good she's actually going to end up. Alright guys, so let me know down below what you guys think of Classi. Obviously, some of the decks that I built with her may have not been the most ideal for it, but again, I can only use her in friendly battles due to red links and their non-disclosure agreement until tomorrow when she becomes available to everybody, and then of course, I can hopefully be able to unlock her and be able to get her, maybe possibly do a decent level. But again, let me know down below what you guys would do as a deck build with her, or what you guys think of the card overall. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and until next time guys, my name is Druzy.